Yeah, member. Good morning. This is Roshali Ramnaskar, Company Secretary of Tata Teleservices, Maharashtra Limited. I am very pleased to welcome you all to the 29th Annual General Meeting of the company. This meeting is being held through video conferencing or other audio-visual means and has been convened in accordance with the circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and the Security and all necessary steps to ensure that the members are provided with an opportunity to participate in this annual general meeting through video conferencing on a first come first served basis. The proceedings of the meetings are also being webcast live on the NSL platform. May I request Mr. A.S. Lakshminarayanan, Chairman of the company, to chair the meeting. Although most of the members would be well versed with the procedure to participate through video conferencing, let me quickly take you through the steps of participation. All members who have joined the meeting have been put on mute by default to avoid any background noise and to ensure smooth and seamless. Once the question answer session starts, the names of the members who have registered themselves in advance will be announced one by one. Each speaker member will then be unmuted by the host. The speaker member should click the video on button. If the member is not able to switch on the video, the members can speak through the audio mode. While speaking, we request the members to use the headphone so that everyone can hear them clearly and any background noise is minimized. We also request members to speak slow and loudly so that we can note their queries. For good audio and video experience, the members are requested to ensure that their Wi-Fi connections are not being used for any other purpose and that no other application are running in the background on their device and there is a proper lighting. If there is any connectivity issue at the member's end, we will request the next speaker to speak. Once the connectivity improves, the member may be called to speak again. After the other members who have registered completed their turn, we would like to request the members to limit their speech to 3 minutes. During the meeting, if a member faces any technical issue, the member may contact the helpline numbers mentioned in the notice of AGM or refer to the FAQ available on the NSDL website. We have the requisite quorum in attendance for video conferencing, and with the permission of the chair, I call this meeting to order. I would like to inform that representative of Tata Teleservices Limited, Tata Sons Private Limited, Tata Power Company Limited, and Panaton Finvest Limited have joined this meeting through video conferencing or other audio-visual means. We have received 4 letters of representation from corporate shareholders holding 145.37 crores shares, representing 74.36% equity shares. Also joining through video conferencing are Mr. Nitin Khatri, representative of Pricewaterhouse Chartered Accountant LLP, the statutory auditors, and Mr. Makaran M. Joshi, representative of Messrs. Makaran M. Joshi and Company, secretarial auditor, Mr. Omkar Dindore, partner, Messrs. MMJB and Associates LLP, who is appointed as the scrutinizer for the e-voting process. The e-voting facility is open for the members and will remain open for 15 minutes after the conclusion of the meeting. Members who have not voted earlier through e-voting may cast their votes electronically on the NSDL e-voting platform during this time. There will be no proposing or seconding of the resolutions. Let me introduce the persons on the dais at Turbe, Navi Mumbai, and the directors of your company joining through video conference. I will start with the chairman. Mr. A.S. Lakshminarayanan is the chairman and executive director of the company. To his right is Mr. Harjit Singh, managing director of the company. To the left of the chairman is Mr. Shinu Mathai, officer of the company. Ms. Hiru Mirchandani is an independent director on the board of the company since March 2015. She is the chairperson of the audit committee. She has joined the meeting from Dehradun. Dr. Narendra Damodar Jadhav is an independent director on the board of the company since April 2019. He is the chairman of the Nomination and Relationship Committee. He has joined the meeting from Mumbai. Mr. Kumar Ramanathan is an independent director of the company since September 2009. He has joined the meeting from Chennai. Mr. Ankur Verma is a non-executive director on the board of the company since September 2018. He has joined the meeting from Mumbai. Other senior executives of the company have also joined the meeting through video conference. The notice and the annual report containing the directors Reports of the statutory and secretarial auditors and financial statement of the company for the financial year ended March 31st, 2024 were sent to the members through electronic mode. With the permission of the members, I take the notice of the meeting as read. The report of the statutory auditors on the financial statement and the report of secretarial auditor do not contain any qualification or adverse remark, and hence it is being taken as read. Now I request the chairperson to address the members.
Yes.
Dear shareholders, good morning. Welcome you all to the 29th Annual General Meeting of Tata Teleservices Maharashtra Limited. We are convening this AGM virtually in line with the permissible guidelines. I would like to thank you for making it convenient to join this meeting. In the rapidly evolving business landscape, where adoption of digital tools and technologies is becoming a key enabler to scale and profitability, small and medium enterprises stand at a pivotal juncture. Their growth journey is hindered not by a lack of ambition or expertise in their core business, but rather by scarcity of knowledge and resources to navigate through the tools and technologies available to them and decide what is appropriate for their businesses. At Tata Teleservices Maharashtra Limited, our vision is one of empowerment and democratization, where every SME, regardless of its scale, is equipped with appropriate digital solutions that fully meet their needs and elevate them to new heights of success. Aligned to this vision, we have continuously strived to understand the emerging technology needs of SMEs across industries and subsegments and extend our portfolio of solutions accordingly. Simultaneously, we are focused on transforming our customers' experience by reimagining their buy and consume journeys to be more intuitive and frictionless. In the last year, despite economic turbulence globally, India's economy has shown remarkable resilience and agility. The Indian economy is expected to grow at approximately 7% in the financial year FY25, driven by political stability, moderating inflationary pressures, normal monsoon, robust government capital expenditures, and sustained momentum in manufacturing and service sectors. This, combined with continued acceleration of digital technology adoption in SME segment, will drive a sustained long-term economic growth story and consequently an ever-increasing demand for our core connectivity and cloud and platform products and services. I would like to compliment the management of the company for charting out a very well-defined strategy and pivoting the organization from a pure-play connectivity player to a smart digital solutions provider. I would also like to express my sincere gratitude to our esteemed board of directors for their guidance, our customers, bankers, government authorities, promoters, and all our employees for their unwavering support. Together, we will navigate the future with confidence, resilience, and determination. Once again, I would like to thank you all for your presence today and your continued trust in Tata Teleservices Maharashtra Limited. I'll now request Harjit to make his presentation to the shareholders.
Thank you, Lakshmi. Good morning to all the shareholders and a warm welcome to the 29th Annual General Meeting of Tata Tele Maharashtra. I have a brief presentation for you where I will talk about the company's performance within the context of the industry and the economy at large. Last year has been a rather challenging year for the world economy. A combination of factors, geopolitical conflicts, and not just one, multiple, of these conflicts, supply chain irregularities which have persisted in some parts, an inflationary environment, and the corresponding tightening of the monetary policy has all contributed into a rather challenging year. To an extent where, if one were to look at the GDP growth of the top 20 economies in the world, the G20, they have clocked a GDP growth of 3.4%. And the forecast for the coming year is even sort of lighter than that. However, within that context, if one looks at the performance of India, the GDP growth of India, India is seemingly immune to all these challenges. India clocked a GDP growth closer to 8 odd percent. The current year, the GDP growth expected is slightly on the lower side. It is likely to be in the 6 to 7% range, yet it is far more than the G20 economies that one spoke about. What has contributed to this growth in India? I think the manufacturing sector has been leading the way. The output of the agriculture sector last year was better than expected, and there has been sustained investment by the government in infrastructure. When I talk about infrastructure, I mean both the physical and the digital infrastructure. Coming to the industry, digitization continues to be a dominant theme. It has been a dominant theme over the last 2-3 years. Companies have taken an integrated view of digitalization, where all aspects of the company's business, all aspects of the value chain or the value creation is seeing initiatives on the digitalization front. When it comes to large enterprises, one sees that the adoption of digital technologies is fairly universal. It is less so in small and medium enterprises, but it is very clear that digitization is an important precursor to transformational growth. At the core of it, digitalization is about, for every company, is about becoming faster, simpler, closer with respect to its end customers. And all initiatives are fueling one or more of these themes. So the adoption of cloud, AI, data analytics, and all the rest of it is in one way or the other allowing organizations to be faster, simpler, closer with respect to their customer. In terms of the company, you're very well aware that our primary focus, as Lakshmi also mentioned in his opening remarks, that our focus is to enable the small and medium enterprises of the country to take their fair share in the industry. SMEs stand for innovation, rapid growth, and now they're realizing that adoption of technology allows them to disproportionately grow and compete with the larger enterprises. Over the years, the company has pivoted from being a pure play connectivity player to a digital solutions provider, where our products and services are solving real world problems for our customers, whether those problems are of creation of products, on the fly, or of demand generation, or of fulfilling that demand at scale. Our products and services are enabling one or more of these objectives. While our connectivity products are industry agnostic, much of our values services are fueling specific use cases. So in a sense, there isn't a segment out there that we don't have products or services for. In terms of our key differentiators, customer experience and customer service is perhaps is the primary differentiator that we have in the market. We've done a lot of good work in that area, but there is huge room for improvement still. For the fact that we are perhaps the only telco which is focusing on small and medium enterprises, we understand this customer segment intimately, and we are in a position to deploy relevant products and services for this segment. Over the last many years, we've built a very strong channel network, which is enabling our sales reach into this dispersed segment. And last but not the least, we continue to work on the Tata ethos of leadership with trust. All these four factors enable us to be competitive in the market. Just give you a flavor of how the year has gone by. The company clocked a revenue of 1,200 crores and a EBITDA of 536 crores, showing a growth of around 8% in both these parameters, all at a very healthy EBITDA margin of 45%. Our value-added services and cloud and platform services have grown disproportionately as compared to the overall 8% growth. The company has a significant amount of debt on its books, because of which our financing charges are significant, because of which the PAT continues to be negative. Moving on. This is just to give you a flavor of some of the products and services that we've introduced. Like I said, the company continues to evolve. The company continues to understand the customers more intimately. And if you go through the products which are sort of mentioned here, they are in the nature of value-added connectivity, as in the case of ILL burstable bandwidth. Security is a big theme: email security, data loss prevention, and collaboration. to be collaboration within the company and collaboration with the sort of company ecosystem, and also a real-time contact with the customer. Smart Flow UCAS is a product and services in that way. Moving on. As I mentioned to you, if there is one differentiator that we feel very strongly about, and that perhaps is the difference between success and failure, that is our focus on customers. Our initiative, our objective is to make the customer life journey of our customers extremely sort of fluid and frictionless by giving them multiple digital interfaces to contact us, whether be it pre-sales or post-sales. A number of initiatives have been undertaken, and we continue to build on this trend. Yeah. I'm happy to share with you that the company has won a number of awards, industry awards. These are in the nature of product and process innovation, customer experience, customer service for sure, deployment of technology within the operations of the company, and perhaps what is the culmination or the aggregation of the entire operations that we do. We're happy to have received the Best Enterprise Service Provider of the Year for the previous fiscal. What is the way forward? We need to stay the course and keep sort of working on the building blocks that have already been identified. Our segment is a fairly large segment. It tends to be non-homogeneous. Therefore, we have to really understand the segment and continue to create relevant products and services for this segment. What is emerging is that the products can be categorized under two broad categories, one of core connectivity and the other of cloud and platforms. Not just connectivity for the sake of connectivity, but products and services for the sake of solving real world problems for our customers. We continue to expand our network reach through low-cost models in collaboration with rest of the players in the country. We continue to strengthen our GTM. As I mentioned, we have a very strong channel play in the market, and we are now introducing a digital play as well to augment the sales reach that we already have. Customer experience, again, as I mentioned to you, is a big pillar of what we want to do. We want to be the most customer-centric B2B organization, and that we believe will unlock transformational growth for us. Last but not the least, as we pivoted to a digital services company, the organizational ability to be able to create those products and services and to be able to sell and service will have to be augmented as we sort of go ahead. In a nutshell, despite challenges on the world stage, India is poised for a significant amount of growth. The company is pivoting to a digital services play. We see a huge opportunity in front of us, and we believe we have the building blocks to make a success out of it. Thank you, and we will now move to the Q&A section.
Thank you for the presentation. I will now call out the names of those members who have already registered their names as a speaker with the company. For them to make their comments and raise their queries, I would request the members to kindly limit their speaking time to 3 minutes. We start with Dr. Arun Kumar Bopanna. Sir, you have been unmuted. You may start your video and may start speaking.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Can you hear?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Yes. Good morning to everybody. Thanks to Hiten for arranging the VC and registering my name, etc. I used to call Srinath the wall Lakshmi. Now the new walls are, I think, Lakshmi and Harjit Singh. Am I right? See, it is said the real measure of your wealth is how much you'll be worth if you lost all the money. I'm glad TTL has fought back and is fighting back to survive in the telecom market, which failed to be highway with a proper roadmap. And we were criticized for not understanding the telecom business too. But Tata's discounted and dared to stay in the ring to face the risk. And Tata's handled the setback silently, gracefully, without any noise. The Tata's with integrity build the enterprise business, which I still have to understand. I'm glad TTL is committing to standing up for the values of Tata's. I have total faith in Tatas as I wear the badge of honor of Tatas. My questions: what are your business associations with Tata Communications? If so, what was the revenue earned from them? Do you have any business with Tejas Network? If so, what was the revenue earned from them? Can you explain in simple terms what cloud and enterprise business means? I think Arjit explained a little bit on that. How much can we see the business grow in the next 5 to 7 years? What are our proactive steps to make it a big business, which Tata Sons will be too happy? Does Tata Group have the capacity to maximize the existing opportunity? Your comments. And how much perseverance is required to realize the true value which you will, and what value it will be? Any proposal to take over BSNL if it's for sale, because they have a large infrastructure. Lastly, failure is not the end, not easy to quit the DNA and legacy of Tata's. We see failures as stepping stones on the path of greatness with determination. Tata's always stood up in natural calamities. Why will they give up in this business too? In conclusion, I wish TTM all the best to reignite the purpose of Tata's. Never allow the sun to set, but rise again with a purpose to serve and give back to society. Thank you very much. I'm glad both of you are like walls, Lakshmi and Harjit. We will support you as usual. Thank you very much and all the best to you. There are a lot of speakers too. That means a lot of people have still faith in you, regardless of the financial stock market price. We don't see the cricket board. You play on the ground. So you play well on the ground, the score will come up automatically. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Request Mr. Adil Polat Pirani. Sir, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking now.
Have I unmuted myself?
Yes, sir, we can hear
Yes,
you.
yes, we can hear
I
you.
can't hear myself. Hello?
Yes, sir, we can hear you, sir.
Okay, you can hear me. Okay, fine. No, I'm what do I say? I'm a shareholder of Tata. I because of Tata's. And thank you for everything, especially Mr. Hiten Koradia. He's the oldest person I feel, oldest not in age, but in seniority, he must be the only person who's been there right through. I know him since maybe, I don't know now, 10, 20, 30 years, or maybe 20 years, whatever. He has been there since ages in the company and he's been very helpful as the manager in second department and customer investor relations. All I want to know is, it is about time that we started having these physical meetings. You all are hiding behind the curtain and having sort of these webinars. Another thing, why cannot we see the other shareholders on the group? Why are you hiding the other shareholders? When we have other meetings, that time we can see all the participants. And we cannot even see the managing directors and the other people's faces on the screen and the other independent directors. Are they attending or have they gone to sleep? We don't know. And another thing is, one question is there any possibility of us TTML merging with Tata Communication so that at least we pay less tax in Tata Communication and save and start bringing out, merge both the companies together. You know better. Because finally, I love this company and I'll be still, in this company. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Ms. Mascarenas. Ma'am, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking now.
Hello.
Yeah, ma'am, we can hear you.
You can hear me? See me?
We can hear you, ma'am, but we can't. Yes, now we can see you also.
Yes. Respected Chairman, other members of the board, my dear fellow shareholders, I am Mrs. C.E. Mascarenas, speaking from Mumbai. First of all, I thank the company secretary and his team for sending me an annual report, also registering me as a speaker and giving me this nice platform which I was able to connect very easily in the comfort of my home. Thank you so much. Annual report is full of information, facts, figures, self-explanatory at the same time, adhering to all the norms of corporate governance. Now, working this year somewhat good, but ultimately we are in losses. So my question is, when we will be able to come out from these losses and come into profit? How are we working to get into profit? Like one earlier shareholder said that the merge with Tata Communications, I will definitely speak there also, that to take us and help us out. Now, my question is: Are we using AI or generic AI in our operations of day to day? Most important is for the future roadmap for the next 5 years. How we are going to come in the profit, and which vertical will the growth come from, and good profit and margin. I have supported all the resolutions. I know companies go in ups and downs. So it will definitely be, there is a silver lining at the end of the tunnel. And I know very fast that silver, and after all, Mr. Chandrasekhar is all the Tata groups, he is always taking care. And I definitely know he will have his soft corner on this Tata Tele, which I think out of the group, only Tata Tele has become laggard. So I wish you all the best. I wish you all good health to the entire Tata Tele team, so that we will come in profit in future by working hard. With this, our good wishes to all of you. Thank you very much for giving me this portal to speak. Thanks once again. Namaskar.
Thank you, madam. Now I request Mr. Shailesh Mahadevia. Sir, you have been unmuted. You may start your video. Start speaking. Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Yes.
Respected Chairman, our Managing Director, and all the 6 independent directors. Sir, my congratulations for excellent reporting of our various operations during the year, and they have been well reproduced in our report. And I must also congratulate the Secretarial Department, and particularly Investor Relation Manager Mr. Goradia, for keeping in touch and be a link between the management and the shareholders. Sir, I am very much impressed that in the report, at several pages, you are stating that we have bright future. And I do see some results also. For example, we have received about 19 awards for all our activities as reported on page 22 and 23. I have also noticed that we are investing in latest technologies and keeping up to ourselves up to date. We are also establishing our brands and personal relationship with our clients, which will help us in achieving the bright future which has been stated. However, sir, I am confused and I do not know how do we come out from various difficulties which we are facing. For example, we have large capital, and how will you be able to reward the shareholders with such large capital? Sir, if we look at the accumulated losses, they are also very large, and we do not know when you will be able to wipe out. Sir, further I find there are a number of court cases and decisions are not being taken. And where decisions are taken, they are not being implemented. Sir, the BJP government has been saying about ease of doing business. Sir, I don't know how we will have easiness to do our business. And if you can specify on this subject. Sir, further, you have given data regarding various areas from where we can get more and more business. Sir, can you let me know what are the main sources of our income at present, which comprises 90% of our total income? And how do we foresee in the next few years this particular information is likely to make any principal changes, if any? And sir, lastly, I would like to know specifically what will be the next 3 or 4 growth drivers as far as our company is concerned. And sir, lastly, our company is working in association with about 4 of our other associate companies like Tata Communication, Nelco, Tejas, and Tata Elxsi. Sir, I would like to know how we are likely to draw benefit from these associate companies and how we will provide services to these companies, because it is the mutual give and take, as I understand, is the basis of success in any business, and particularly in our case, where we are facing so many problems in the times to come. Sir, with this, I wish our organization, and I'll be dreaming how we will come out from all these difficulties which we are facing for many years. And we are not dissatisfied. We are not disheartened. We are willing to face the challenges. And I have faith in your faith in the company's future. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. Redippa Gundluru. Sir, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking now. Sir, Redippa, are you able to join? Unmute yourself, sir. We are not able to hear you if you are speaking anything. Voice is very low.
Thank you, sir.
We can't hear you, Mr. Gundluru.
सर can't hear you बोल रहे
Sir, we are not able to hear you, sir.
Yes, sir.
move to next speaker. We request Mr. Bimal Agarwal. Bimal Agarwal is also not there. We'll move to Mr. Bimal Krishna Sarkar. Sir, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking.
Hello.
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Very good morning. सर मैं बिमल कृष्ण सरकार मैं ज्वाइन कर रहा हूँ बंगलौर से। मैं माननीय अध्यक्ष जी अन्य पदाधिकारी कंपनी सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट उपस्थित शेयर होल्डर। सर मेरे पहले मेरे को जो क्वेश्चन रेज करनी थी वो ऑलरेडी प्रीवियस स्पीकर ने रेज किया है। सर फिर दोबारा मैं ये पूछना चाहता हूँ सर, ये पेज नंबर 163 ये टर्म लोन है ना, इसके ऊपर जो इंटरेस्ट है ये इंक्रीज हुआ है 17.91%। सर ये बढ़ते जा रहा है रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट जो हो रहा है, ये क्यों इतना 17.91% इंक्रीज हो रहा है, इसके बारे में थोड़ा बताएंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा। सर क्या बोले लॉस तो एक्यूमुलेट होते जा रहे हैं हर साल। सर हमारा कंपनी फेसिंग वेरी प्रॉब्लम और मैं जानना चाहता हूँ सर इसमें से कैसे निकलेंगे हम लोग, हमारा कंपनी, इसके बारे में आप विस्तारित बोलेंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा। तो हम लोग आप लोगों के साथ है, जितना शेयर होल्डर आप लोगों के साथ है, हम लोग है आप लोगों के साथ, आप कैसे ऐसे निकलेंगे इसके बारे में थोड़ा हाईलाइट करेंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा। तो मेरा कंपनी सेक्रेटरी विशाल जी आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आपने बहुत पहले एनुअल रिपोर्ट का हार्ड कॉपी और लिंक भेजा है, आरोबार टेलीफोन में कंफर्म कर दीजिए गया है, इसलिए आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। सर मैं आपके सभी की ईश्वर से ये प्रार्थना करता हूँ सुस्त रहे और हमारा कंपनी चेयरमैन साहब आपका पूरा टीम एम्प्लॉइज कंपनी इस तरीके से आप आगे ले जाने के लिए कोशिश करें जो हम लोग अगला 2-3 साल के अंदर हम लोग को डिविडेंड मिले। सर मेरे को बोलने का मौका दिया है इसलिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू वेरी मच सर।
Thank you, sir. Now we request Mr. Sujan Modak. Sir, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking now.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Yeah, namaskar. Good morning. Respected Chairman, other Board of Directors, I am Sujan Modak. I am attending this meeting from my residence in Kolkata. Sir, as my previous speakers have already spoken a lot of things, sir, but the thing is that when our company can become debt-free, so we need a clear-cut information from your end if it is possible, sir. Any new, second question is any new technology absorption by our company? Have you done it or you're going to do it, sir? So what is the guidance you give for next 3 years for this investors community? Sir, we are in a red. Okay, so from red we want to come back to the green, sir. So for that, what are the steps you are going to take? Please tell us, sir. We have not received any dividends, so no problem, sir. But what I feel we need some require some knee-jerk action because we are Tata Group, sir. So Tata Group, so many years this TTML is in this situation. It's a really very sorry state actually, sir. So please give us the picture and so that we are with you, sir. We are helping you. We are always together. But we need concrete steps from your end, sir. With all these difficulties, definitely I'd like to say that our one good thing is here that our investors services is very good. Our company secretary, Ma'am Vishali Ma'am, and her whole team is doing very good investor services. Ma'am, thank you very much. I believe, Ma'am, you are one of our best officers of this TTML company, definitely. So I really thank you, ma'am, from my bottom of my heart. And Chairman, sir, I want to finish over here. to know from you what are the actions we are going to take in the next few years so that our company can come from the positive side. Over to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. Rajendra Seth. Sir, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking now.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Yeah. Chairman sir, management team और शेयर होल्डर भाइयों, मैं राजेंद्र सेठ थाड़ा महाराष्ट्र से बोल रहा हूँ। एक तो धन्यवाद सेक्रेटरी श्री को पूरी डिटेल्स के साथ हमको टाइम पे नोटिस भेजी, बैलेंस शीट तो धन्यवाद देता हूँ। और मैनेजमेंट ने जो पिक्चर कंपनी के बारे में बताया वो भी बहुत अच्छा, पूरा कंपनी का बारे में विवरण किया, हमको बहुत अच्छा लगा, उसको भी धन्यवाद देता हूँ। ये तो टाटा मतलब हमारी कंपनी तो मतलब एक बहुत अच्छे ग्रुप की विश्वसनीय कंपनी है। जो भी डिसीजन लेते हैं वो कंपनी शेयर होल्डर के अच्छे के और इंडस्ट्री के अच्छे के लिए ही लेते हैं। तो हम उसको हमें तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है कि चलो बाकी तो ठीक है कि भाई मैं भी एक छोटा सा ट्रेडर्स हूँ, सही टाइम खराब टाइम तो आता ही है, तो वो नहीं उसमें कुछ मतलब वो नहीं है। बाकी एक ही छोटा सा क्वेश्चन था कि हम सब क्वेश्चन मेरे से आगे वाले ने पूछ लिया और कंपनी ने मैनेजमेंट ने भी बहुत अच्छी तरह हमको पहले ही प्रेजेंटेशन में बता दिया। फिर भी एक छोटा सा वो है कि हम ये टाइम से बाहर निकलने के लिए, जल्दी बाहर निकलने के लिए क्या करेंगे और बिजनेस एक्सपांड और प्रॉफिट बढ़ाने के लिए क्या करेंगे, इतना बता दीजिए। वो तो आगे का क्वेश्चन में किसने पूछा ही है, तो और बस बाकी मैनेजमेंट के ऊपर पूरा भरोसा है और मैं सब रिजोल्यूशन में सपोर्ट करता हूं और हार्दिक शुभेच्छा हूं। और ये मैनेजमेंट की निगरानी में हमारी कंपनी दिन प्रतिदिन आगे बढ़े, यही प्रभु के प्रार्थना करता हूं। बस मैं चेयरमैन श्री के एक छोटा सा श्लोक बोल के मैं वाणी को विराम करता हूं। प्लीज जरा एक ही लिटि का श्लोक है। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। बस मैं फिर से बोलता हूँ, मैं सब में पूरा सपोर्ट और हार्दिक शुभेच्छा देता हूँ। बोलने का मौका दिया, धन्यवाद। थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, sir. Now we request Mr. Vinod M. Agarwal. Sir, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking now.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, this is Vinod Agarwal speaking from Mumbai. Chairman Shri Lakshmi Narayan ji, MD Harjeet Singh ji, CFO Shinu Mathai, and CS Rushali Dhamnashkar. Good morning and regards to everyone, sir. Sir, I've gone through the annual report. What I find is the revenues are 1192 crores and the losses are 1228 crores and the finance cost are 1600 crores, 1621 crores. So we are in a debt trap at the moment. We have a lot of borrowing about 12,000 crores. So the only point of ray of hope is that we are EBITDA positive. We have got our finance cost take us down into the net losses. Had this not been there, we would have been profitable. How do we reduce our debts and how do we come into profits is the only query that I have, as has been asked by other speakers also. We got 4 product services of Smart Flow on WhatsApp Business. And how much gains and how many new customers have you been able to gain in these new the platform Smart Flow, UCAS, infrastructure, IAS, and workplace solutions for cloud SME. How many new customers are we able to garner in the previous 2 years? That's what we'd like to know. Sir, I wish the company all the best. I'm signing off, Vinod Agarwal from Mumbai. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Ms. Lekha Shah. Ma'am, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking now.
Hello. Am I audible,
yes,
sir?
can hear. Yeah. We can hear you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Respect the chairman, sir, board of directors, and my fellow members. Good morning to all of you. Myself, Lekha Shah from Mumbai. First of all, I'm very much thankful to our company secretary, Vanshali ji, especially Godia ji, for sending the AGM report well in time. Thank you, Chairman sir, for explaining as well about the company. Congratulations for excellent work, sir. Sir, I pray to God that He always shower His blessing upon you. Chairman sir, I am special thanks our company secretary ma'am for their best performance and always outstanding support for all my doubts. Hence, I have no questions today. So I hope the company will continue video conference meeting in future. So I strongly and wholeheartedly support all the resolutions for today's meeting. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, madam. Now I request Mr. Ankur Chanda. Sir, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking now. Sir, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking. We are not able to hear you, sir, if you are speaking anything.
Hello, I am audible.
So your voice is not clear.
Hello, I am audible.
Yeah.
Now it's clear.
Yeah, it's clear now.
Okay. Good morning to everyone. Sir, I just want to say that our corporate governance is too good, तो इसलिए वैसे तो कोई दिक्कत है नहीं. बाकी हम ये भी देख रहे हैं कि मैनेजमेंट अपनी पूरी कोशिश कर रही है कंपनी को जो हम दिक्कत में चल रहे हैं उससे बाहर निकालने के लिए. लेकिन हम फिर भी ये जानना चाहेंगे सर और कितना टाइम लगेगा, क्योंकि थोड़ा सा हम अगर इन लॉसेस से बाहर आएंगे तो हमें और रिटर्न भी मिलनी शुरू होएगी, डिविडेंड भी मिलना शुरू होएगा. तो बस यही जानना था कि इसके लिए हम ऐसा क्या अपना कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि जिससे हम लॉसेस से बाहर आ जाए. बिल्कुल बस इतना ही जानना था. बाकी आप मैनेजमेंट तो काम ठीक कर रही है, कोई दिक्कत है नहीं. धन्यवाद.
Thank you, sir. Now we request Mr. Rajesh ki. Sir, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking now.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Respected Chairman, Mr. Lakshmi Narayan ji, MD, Mr. Harjit Singh, and a very highly distinguished board of directors, my fellow shareholders, my name is Rajesh Chenani. So first of all, I thank our company secretary Vaishali ji for sending me the physical copy very well on time. It is a 189 pages copy which has covered all the facts and figures in place. So this is the only company of Tata Reshi. The shareholding is 74.36%, if I'm not mistaken, and the public holding is 23.12%. So at least we are very much confident when you have a very good share capital where your shareholding is big. So there is a lot of hope the company turns around, gets into the profit. I'm not in a rush for the dividend or anything, but I would definitely like to see my company turning around to profits. The price of the share touched the all-time high of 291, which was really the peak. And today the price is trading at 77. So I hope we turn around in a good profits, slowly but surely, and a price touches the sky. Nowadays only talk is going off of Vodafone Idea. Since they have raised up 18,000 crores, so that has become the only topic now. The 11 rupees share is just 17 rupees. So I hope, sir, Harjit Singh ji and Lakshmi Narayan ji, you all definitely do something about the company, because yesterday was Tata Motors AGM. So I had requested Mr. Chandrasekharan that you please take care. You have to turn around on Tata Tele Maharashtra, Air India, and you have to make Tejas like Tata Alexa. So I hope this really turns true. And because Tejas, I remember Tejas network was also at one time trading at 100, 150 rupees. So today it is just 1400. So this is the trust in the Tatas. So I'm a very long-term shareholder, so I have no issues. I'm holding on. I have a full faith in the board of directors, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for giving me a patient hearing. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. Mayur Kasale. Sir, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking now. Sir, we are not able to hear you.
Am I audible to you, ma'am?
Yes.
Hi. Good morning, all. Respected chairman and all the dignitaries of the board member. I understand that due to the legacy issues, the company has a debt burden. However, the company is constantly making a good EBITDA margin, but due to the interest cost, their profitability is getting hammered over almost 20 quarters. The shareholders didn't earn a single penny as a dividend from the Tata company. Every peers just the other colleague said, the Vodafone just trying to come out as a debt burden. So I just wanted to ask to the management or chairman of the company, first of all, is there any plan to shoulder down the debt burden from its listed arm, and how soon it will be? As rupees 536 crore of profit at the end of March eaten away by paying just the interest. Does the management wanted to give a surprise to the shareholder? How it will soon? Why company is not willing to just a moment. Why companies company quarterly sales is not exceeding rupees 300 crore, exceptionally the last quarter. So if suppose why TTML is not looking for the opportunity in their flagship products within their group, like Tata Digital, Tata Electronics, Trend, Tata Motors, they can sell their services to these Tata group of companies so that they can have a captive business or a steady business flow. How TTML is targeting a quarterly revenue over 500 crore or 1000 crore revenue because they are already given these kind of revenues in the past quarters, but because of they are selling their arm, now the revenue is dropped. Now because of the new addition of new business services, how soon we can see these numbers, say 500 crore or 1000 crore quarterly numbers in a long term? Any possibility of merging of TTML to TTSSL or the TTML to other telecom companies? Just wanted to ask, TTML obviously following the TBM, that is Tata Business Excellence Model, as a benchmarking practices. I have seen the many companies like Tata Power and Tata Motors. They are giving a good investment or investors presentations. So even I have emailed the tech of Tata Power, which is they are presented on a quarterly basis. They have good info which is building a investor confidence. What is their how you may have a look at it, and can we follow the similar practices as a TBM as a benchmarking practices from their listed arm? In TTML, if the company or customer located outside the Maharashtra and Goa for the new businesses such as onboarding, marketing, communication solutions, toll-free integrated solutions, smart man and ultra rural platform, other than their direct lease line and PRI businesses, then revenue generated from these segments is reported in TTML or TTSSL. The last question is number of channel partners in Maharashtra and Goa and revenue per channel partner, average revenue from channel partner from these segments. So that is from my side. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. Yusuf Rangwala. Sir, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking now. Mr. Rangwala, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking. I think there is a technical issue. We'll move to next shareholder. Now I request Ms. Humayu Porgani. Ma'am, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. See, we are very old shareholders of TTML. Those days, Mr. Ratan Tata himself used to chair the AGM. So this company is very close to our heart. but unfortunately, this doesn't give us dividend. We hope you are going to turn around the company and give us dividend. Now, of course, we congratulate you for your awards. Congratulations. I just want to know who are our competitors. Now, regarding the services which you are giving, cyber security, my God, this is such an important service I cannot describe. I hope you continue to do so. Every day we get fraud. SMS, do you know? Please click on this link. Please download this app. I just cannot. We have to be so careful. So this cyber security which you're offering, please continue to do so. Specialize in this. Please do not withdraw this service which you're affording, which you're providing. And one more thing regarding you are providing small scale industries and all that. So please teach them also how to control their debts. That will be a very great service you would be providing them. Because that time they may not be aware as to how to go about it, how to go around about it. And of course, also learn and take care of your own debts also. And now, our company is really providing very unique services. No doubt about it. Of course, it reflects on our technical team and personnel we have, and we want to keep it up. Please continue to keep it up. And regarding one last, we have very good Mr. Hiten Korodia, and of course, Madam Vrushali, because they make efforts and work hard in putting us into this podium so that we can speak. Thank you, Mr. Korodia, and continue to help our company. And we wish our company all the best. But as I told you, please continue to find ways and means to give us dividend and to reduce our debt and continue with your very good services, unique services which you all are offering. Wish the company all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Now I request Mr. Manoj Kumar Saran. Sir, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking now.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Yeah. So I compliment the management for introducing some award-winning ventures and taking steps to turn around the company. Now I have few questions on this. In the last AGM or the previous AGM, we had requested that we should have quarterly investor meetings. So, but I think the chairman had agreed, but I didn't see any steps towards that. So in that context, we would like to have regular information regarding what is the new customer addition or what is the attrition, etc. Now, some of the issues which I wanted to have clarifications from the company is, like, your company is basically focused on using wireline networks to serve the enterprise customers. Now, given the competition from satellite services and all, so what is the company thinking of addressing those customers who are not served by wireline networks? For example, is there a plan to collaborate with your sister company Tata Nelco, who is planning to use LEO satellite networks? The other issue I would like to have clarification is regarding the cloud infrastructure. You are collaborating with Microsoft Azure. So in fact, it would be good if you tell us how you are placed with respect to your competitors like Amazon Web Services, etc. Apart from that, I'm happy with the way the company is going. I'm a very long-term investor, and it would be good if you give us some ideas on this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. Dineshji Bhatia. Sir, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking now.
Hello.
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir.
और वीडियो आ रहा है मैम? मेरा वीडियो भी दिख रहा है क्या?
No, sir. We are not able to see you, but we can hear you. You may continue asking questions.
हाँ, एक मिनट है बहन। अभी आ रहे हैं क्या? जो वीडियो नहीं दिखा रहे हैं? हेलो, हाँ बहन, मेरा खाली आवाज ही आ रहा है।
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, ठीक है। फर्स्ट तो मैं चेयरमैन जी आपको और आपका टीम को धन्यवाद करूंगा। कांग्रेचुलेशन कि आप लोग कुछ ना कुछ मेहनत कर रहे हैं। कंपनी को आगे बढ़ाने की आप लोग की जो कोशिश है बहुत अच्छी है। हमें खुशी होती है कि आप लोग कुछ ना कुछ कर रहे हैं। भले आज कंपनी नुकसान कर रही है, हम देखते हैं कि कंपनी आज नुकसान में जो ये साल का 1228 करोड़ का नुकसान किया है, लेकिन हम देखते हैं कि काफी आज बिरला ग्रुप की कुमार मंगलम बिरला भी इतने सक्सेसफुल आदमी है, फिर भी उनकी भी ये जो कंपनी वोडाफोन जो है वो काफी नुकसान कर रही है। काफी उसके बारे में समाचार भी आते हैं। तो हमें ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, हमें बस एक हमारे सुकान जो है ये टाटा ग्रुप की कंपनी है। तो टाटा ग्रुप का इसमें आज 70% के ऊपर 74.36 करोड़ का, सॉरी 74.36% टाटा ग्रुप का इन्वेस्टमेंट है। मीन कंपनी को टाटा ग्रुप कैसे भी आगे बढ़ाने की कोशिश करेगा ही ने। आप लोग भी बहुत अच्छी मेहनत कर रहे हैं, वो दिखा ही रहा है। क्योंकि जो लास्ट टाइम हमारा जो भाव था शेयर का, जो यही टाइम में जो हमारा शेयर का 65 रुपीज भाव था, आज 65 में 20% बढ़ोतरी हुई है, 78 रुपीज। आज का करंट भाव जो है 78 रुपीज है। 10 रुपए का शेयर हमारा 78 रुपीज में ट्रेड हो रहा है, जो दिखाता है कि हमारी कंपनी कुछ आगे तरक्की में ही है वो। और हम देखते हैं कि इसमें जो एफआई फॉरेन इन्वेस्टर का भी 2.65% है। तो ये जो और बड़े बड़े इन्वेस्टर जो इंडिया के भी जो है 2 लाख रुपए से ज्यादा इन्वेस्ट करने वाले हैं, वो भी करीब 5% है। तो ये सब दिखाता है, कंपनी के ऊपर विश्वास दिखाता है कि कंपनी आगे कुछ ना कुछ बढ़ेंगी। और हम आपका जो सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट है उससे भी हम खुश है कि वो हमें रिफ्रेश करते हैं। अच्छी बात है, आपके माफिक उनकी भी भावना शेयर होल्डर के प्रति अच्छी रही है। एक चीज हमें था कि सर आप मुंबई में है, मैं मुंबई से ही बात करता हूँ, दिनेश भाटिया। तो आप एजीएम हाइब्रिड क्यों नहीं करते? मुंबई में फिजिकल क्यों नहीं करते? आप फिजिकल करेंगे तो हमें आपको मिलने का मौका भी मिलेगा। और हमें ये भले ये तकलीफ के हिसाब से कुछ ये कंपनी लॉस के हिसाब से हमने कुछ 25th का भी सेलिब्रेशन नहीं किया, और उसका कोई सवाल ही नहीं पड़ता है। अगर कंपनी प्रॉफिट करती है तो बराबर है। बाकी आपने जो आप संभाल रहे हैं, आप कंपनी बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से संभाल रहे हैं। बस हम एक ही देखते हैं कि टाटा ग्रुप है तो टाटा ग्रुप कोई ना कोई हेल्प करके आगे बढ़ाएंगे ही कंपनी को। और हमें विश्वास है कि आप लोग जो काम कर रहे हैं बहुत बढ़िया कर रहे हैं। आपने हमें जो बोलने का आपका सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट ने जो मौका दिया उसके लिए मैं उनको भी थैंक यू करता हूँ। बस कंपनी आगे ऐसी प्रगति करती रहे, ऐसी मेरी भावना है। थैंक यू, ऑल द बेस्ट। मैं हर एक रिजोल्यूशन में सपोर्ट कर दूंगा।
Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. Redappa Gunduluru. Sir, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking now.
Thank you, madam, for giving this opportunity. The second time.
Your voice is very good.
Yeah, voice audible now?
Yes.
Yeah.
We can
Thank
hear
you, madam. Thank you, madam. Chairman and board of directors, my company secretary, scrutinizers, auditors. Namaste. My name is Redappa Gunduluru. I'm from Sir. Rashmi, friend, MD, Arjit Singh ji, CS, Vishali ji. Namaste. As a requested for physical AR, I received well in advance. Thank you so much. After receiving the annual report, I gone through entire annual report. I found out the wonderful corporate governance in my company.
So
So
your
I
voice
don't
is
know.
not clear. Request you to speak.
Yeah. Now, okay, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, madam. So here my question is, what is the future vision of 3 to 5 years? Second question is, what is the steps or any strategic plans to uh, improve our sales or net profit and net profit from negative to positive? These are a couple of observations from my side. Nothing more than any financial questions from my side. Thank you for wonderful opportunity for attending the annual general meeting. I would like to thank our company secretary team for giving this opportunity. Again, Chairman sir, we are with you. Go ahead and take a appropriate decision by company growth. I wish all the board of directors to good health and happiness to you. Hopefully, in coming financial years, we'll receive a wonderful, expecting the dividend also. So, that's the reason we are supporting all the resolutions. Sir. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Now we request Mr. Bimal Agarwal. Sir, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking now.
एक मिनट हेलो हेलो
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir. Continue speaking, sir.
हेलो कैन यू हियर मी
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Yes. Good afternoon to everyone. First of all, I thank the company secretary, his team, management, staff, and the shareholder. As my question was asked by the other speaker, I got no question to ask. And what we are doing for the global warming, that's all from me. Thank you very much, because my question was already asked. I got no question to ask. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. Bharat Raj. Sir, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking now.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
I'm audible, madam?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good afternoon. I am Bharat Raj, attending from Hyderabad. My chairman and board of directors, my best wishes to you. Wonderful. Chairman sir, one thing I want, the dividend, sir. Please look into the dividend payout, sir. That is the only request. The secretary department is wonderful services they are giving, sir. Always accessible for us. Thanks for the secretary services. And my wishes to entire board of directors. All the best for coming year, sir. Take care, sir. God bless you.
Now I request Ms. Vasudha. Ma'am, you have been unmuted. You may start speaking.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Good morning, respected chairman, sir, board of directors, and my fellow shareholders. Myself, Vasudha from Thane. I would like to congratulate our company secretary and her team for sending me the soft copy of the report well in advance, which is clear and transparent. Also, the opening speech given by the chairperson is also excellent and informative. Most of the question was asked by my previous shareholder. I would like to ask only one question. Please highlight our IPF account and how many percentage of the shareholder shares goes to suspense account. With this, I support all the resolution. Thank you very much and wish the company all the best for coming financial years. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam. Now I request chairman to address the queries.
Thank you, Vishali, and thank you all shareholders. Firstly, let me, I mentioned in my opening talk our sincere gratitude And thanks to the shareholders for being patient and supporting us continuously. And thanks to the promoters for supporting the company and staying focused on what it needs to do. Deeply understand the comments that you make in terms of the legacy issues that the company has, and as a result of which the company is carrying very high debts and therefore having to service those debts with high interest, which is offsetting any EBITDA that the company is producing. So we are very acutely and deeply aware of this. The management's focus, and as some of you pointed out, the management and the entire team is working very hard, and the strategy is to make sure that they stay very close to the customers, understand the markets and the drivers that are driving those customers in the SME segment, innovate with new products and services, and continues to invest in expanding its network and reach. I think delivering excellent customer services. I think there are testimonials to the fact that the teams are staying very close and delivering excellent services, and continue to drive operational improvement that will generate better EBITDA. And also the company is seized of the necessity to build forward-looking capabilities in digital and cloud, and there is significant investments going there. So the company is trying to build the platform that will make it fit for the future, and that is what we are all focused on. I think Harjit called out the 6 pillars that the company is going to be focused on in the way forward slide. I will request Harjit to answer some specific questions that were there around competition, growth drivers, and so on.
Thank you, Lakshmi. I had covered some of the growth drivers in my presentation, but just to talk about it again, clearly one of the growth drivers is a segment expansion play. I had mentioned that while we service the small and medium enterprise segment, it tends to be not homogeneous. There are still lakhs and lakhs of customers out there that we don't service, and we perhaps have to look at their needs and wants and requirements and create appropriate products and services that can satisfy the particular need that they have. So that's one on segment expansion. This is for both of our product categories, whether it is core connectivity or cloud and platform. Just to give you some numbers, and I think this would sort of answer some of the questions that you had on profitability. If you look at the Maharashtra and Goa market, in terms of core connectivity, the market is around 4,000 crores, give or take a few crores here and there. This is the market that we've been servicing for, most of our sort of existence. We have a revenue market share of about 25 to 30%. Market is growing at anywhere between 6 to 8%. Our own growth is sort of higher than that. As we expand the segment, we believe that we can target a much higher growth than what we experienced. So instead of 8% we can take it to an impressive double-digit number. However, the new set of products and services that we've introduced in the realm of cloud and platform, that market is really large. So, in relation to as compared to the 4,000 crore market in core connectivity, the market for cloud, SaaS, and all the rest of it is close to anywhere between 18,000 to 20,000 crore. There, our revenue market share is very minimal because we very recently started on that sort of play. So if we are able to execute well, create products on our own, align with the likes of Microsoft and all the rest of it, if we can make that play significant, that can disproportionately sort of add to our revenue and therefore profitability. That's one element that I wanted to talk about. I think there was a question on just one second, on the awards that sort of we've received as to who is the competition. So clearly, when we're looking at product, process innovation, use of technology, competition is varied. So you have all the telcos, the likes of Airtel, Vodafone, Jio, in the consideration set, in most of these awards. For innovation, you have companies like Wipro and TCS and all the rest of it. For the use of technology in operations, you have startups like Paisa Bazaar, Policy Bazaar. When it comes to say digital marketing, competition is companies like Pepsi, Nestle, Cadbury. So it is a varied set of competition out there. When with whom we compete for these awards. There was another question about sort of collaboration. How do we sort of work with TCL and all the rest of it? See, all telcos take services from each other in cases to sort of fill up the gaps in the network, and in many cases, in fact, more often, in extending the last mile to the customer. So there is a fair bit of synergy amongst the telcos to provide network in areas where, say, one telco may not have network. Questions on, I think the question was asked on sort of global warming, and I must confess that we are taking baby steps in our ESG journey. So we are in the process of creating a detailed strategy and framework, which will allow us to fulfill, our objectives as far as ESG is concerned. But just to give you a flavor, our business is sort of delivered through a number of sites. In our mobility days, we had around 40,000 sites. We have around 1,000 sites, network sites through which we offer our products and services. And one of our initiatives is to really compress this, number of sites, because that would mean lesser power consumption and the like of it. Over the last few years, we've sort of dramatically brought the number of sites to now somewhere around 900 odd sites. Even in terms of power consumption, we are, our effort is to use sort of renewable energy more and more. But like I said, these are some of the initial steps that we've embarked on. Our strategy is fairly comprehensive over the years. You will see us take, more and more action sort of on that front. Yeah, I think many of the questions on strategy and work were answered in the presentation, and I have specifically now spoken about the growth levers. So that really covers sort of most of the questions that we have.
Yeah, thanks, Arjit. So a few points which I would like to cover. One was on the debt reduction, like as Lakshmi has already covered that it is a focus area for the management. But one or two points which I would like to table is that one is company is able to service the debts through its own internal accruals. That is one thing which we are self-sufficient on. And also the debt is not increased. We are able to continue with the same debt actually. So one question was there on the interest cost increase by 17%. Actually, there is an interest cost increase by about 8% between last year to current year. That is also primarily two things. One is the interest cost has also increased over a period of time. And secondly, there is a AGR related debt which is there on which we provide interest. So that is the main reason why the interest cost has increased from the previous year. One question was there on the channel partners. We have about 350 odd channel partners in Tata Tele Maharashtra Limited. Then on the share dematerialization, there was a question. So almost more than 99% of the shares are now dematerialized. A very small portion of the shares are only in a paper form as of now, and like we are like focusing towards that to get that also dematerialized. Debt reduction also covered.
Yeah, I think that covered.
I think broadly we have covered.
Thank you, Shinu. Vrishali, do you want to take it over to the concluding session?
Sure, sir. I thank the members for their continued support and for attending and participating in the meeting through video conference. The combined result of the remote voting prior and during the AGM would be announced within 48 hours from the conclusion of the meeting, and the result along with the scrutinized report would be submitted to the stock exchanges and would be placed on the company's website and on the website of NSDL. I thank the directors for joining the meeting. The 15-minute period for e-voting is now open. Request members who have not yet cast their vote to please cast their votes now. Thank you and stay safe. I now declare the meeting as closed.